We have landed in Switzerland to begin our 2-week tour of the Swiss Alps. We've landed at the Zurich International Airport, and we are going to be taking the train from the airport to Lucerne, the first city on the itinerary. This is the first of many train rides that we're going to be taking on our upcoming 2-week tour of Switzerland. Arriving in Lucerne, we help each other get our bags off the train and on the platform. It's an easy walk right to the hotel, only takes about 5 minutes from the station. A pretty walk along the river to our deluxe Hotel des Balances. On the first day in Lucerne, you want to explore the town. You'll be very happy to spend the entire day walking through the historic section of town, which is about 6 blocks long and 4 blocks wide, so it's not huge, but that's 24 blocks that will keep you busy. And then we get to the Lion Monument, another one of the symbols of the city. It's carved right into the cliff. We are just taking it easy this first day of the trip, having just flown in from across the ocean. So we're just having a look around, look at the shops, have an early evening, and get ready for the next big day. Our hotel is located in the heart of the old town, which makes it very convenient for restaurants and very scenic, located right along the river. Another great feature of the Hotel des Balances is the breakfast setting. You can enjoy your breakfast outdoors on the terrace. It is so beautiful, picturesque. It was a perfect day. And the food is incredible. Fresh cooked omelets, a lot of breads, fruits, juices, you name it. We'll show you around town later, but first, a morning trip up to the mountaintop. The most exciting, convenient excursion out of town is to Mount Titlis, where you can get a chance to frolic in the snow at the top of a mountain, guaranteed, because it's a glacier, so there is snow all year round, throughout the summer, throughout the winter, and it just takes 2 hours to get from Lucerne up to the mountain top. Everybody out will walk a few hundred yards from the train station with the majestic peaks towering all around us over to the cable car. And getting up to the top of the mountain is an easy chore. Once the train reaches Engelberg, you walk a couple of hundred yards over to this cable car station, and your train ticket is also good. It's a combination ticket, so you use the same to get up in the cable car. And the mountain is so high that you have to change cable cars several times to reach the top. We'll be rising in elevation from 3,500 feet at Engelberg all the way up to 10,000 feet at the top of the mountain. Another activity while you're at the top of Mount Titlis is the Glacier Tunnel. It's an ice tunnel that they've carved right into the foundation of the glacier itself. And we get to walk around on the snow. It's a glacier up here, so they have snow all year round. Unfortunately, on this day it was so cloudy, there was no visibility. On most days the mountain is clear, and here's what it would look like under normal conditions. Looking into the heart of the Alps. And of course you can get some terrific hot chocolate and pastries up here. After all, we're in the heart of Switzerland. They have a snack bar and a restaurant up here and a gift shop and different kinds of entertainment, so it makes for a lovely half-day outing from Lucerne. And then after we've had our fun, it's time to go back down the mountain and back into Lucerne for an afternoon of shopping. Once again, we see Trubsee, and we take the same 3 cable cars to get back down the hill. It was only in 1967 that the top of the hill was conquered with this cable car system. So we're really the fortunate beneficiaries of all that Swiss engineering. When you're finished with Mount Titlis, you return to town the same way by train, enjoying the scenery a second time in reverse, or maybe you'll be taking a snooze. It's really a beautiful sight and a lot of fun. It takes about half a day altogether to go up to the top, come back down, and then back into Lucerne. Back in Lucerne, you might consider taking a boat ride. Or if you didn't eat lunch while you were up on the mountain, you're going to be hungry, so grab something to eat, pick from the many options available to you. There's a lovely promenade along the River Royce that's lined with cafes, restaurants, and bars. It seems like a big outdoor block party, and you can get some good food and delicious beer in a lovely outdoor setting. Alongside the River Cafe Terrace, you've also got a whole stretch of covered arcades where the party continues with more restaurants and bars. And there are several other squares in town with more restaurants and bars and shops and people, such as Weinmarkt and the Kornmarkt. It seems this Kornmarkt Square has always been the center of Lucerne, going back to the medieval days when it was the grain market square. There's the old town hall, and even today it's very lively with lots of bars, restaurants, and shops all around. The automobiles are just not allowed into this large historic zone, so you can wander the cobble lanes without fear of getting run over. There's the 560-foot long Chapel Bridge, or Keppelbrücke. It's the oldest covered bridge in Europe. It was first built in 1333. Another enjoyable and scenic activity in Lucerne is to climb the wall. Yeah, there's a wall that runs around the backside of the town that dates back to the Middle Ages, constructed from 1386, and it's still standing, and it has 9 guard towers still there. 4 of those towers are open to the public, and you can actually climb up them for free. The Swiss have not put elevators in here yet, but they have lovely staircases. At the top you get a great view looking out over the city, so it's worth the climb. It is a classic view, which makes a great reward for you and gives you that rosy glow of accomplishment after such a strenuous walk up. It's really only about 35 meters high, so it's not all that bad. You have your walk around, then you walk back down again. It's always easier walking down, even if it feels a little bit more awkward. There's a lovely garden path that goes along the foot on the outside of the wall. And then you go through an archway and into some more gardens with flowers and benches and another view of town. With all that exercise, you've no doubt worked up a healthy appetite.
As we approach now the Old Swiss House, show you Switzerland cuisine at its finest.
The restaurant has a varied menu. We were enjoying some fresh garden salad and white asparagus in season. What a treat. And you can get a vegetarian dinner.
One of the specialties of the house is Wiener Schnitzel, and it's prepared right at your table. It's dipped in the egg batter and then into the fresh breadcrumbs, and then right into the sauté pan at your table side, and you can watch the whole operation.
We have a lot more shows about Switzerland and all of Europe on our YouTube channel and website. Check it out.